Would you like to say something about who you are?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Ray, and I'm an independent radio producer, and I do a podcast, and I'm just talking to people around Minneapolis right now.
Oh, wonderful.
Glad you guys are here.
What's the name of your podcast?
Thank you for coming.
It's called Farming God.
What is it?
Farming
God.
Farming God.
Interesting. Glad to be here. Picking up on this conversation, and the question I asked someone else was, if I threatened to kill you, isn't that a good thing? But if Trump wants to...
I'm on the east bank, and it's beautiful.
You're done. Cool. Keep it at like 3/4 pressure. So pick it up a little bit more than a paddle.
Camping?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can. I mean, you could be in they got some places for fires, as you can see, and stuff down all around everywhere, but you're not in a very good area right over across the bridge.
What's over there?
Well, it's just a lot of riffraff, undesirables.
Okay, we're crossing Franklin Bridge to the west side of the Mississippi River. It's beautiful up here. I love this view. As you can see downtown Minneapolis and all the other things crossing the other bridges.
I had to be back in 50 minutes, so I just ran 25 and I'm on my way back now.
You gonna make it?
Not quite.
What do you gotta get back for?
Meeting up with someone for dinner. Oh, we're going out. Sidewalk Kitchen. It's on Washington Ave. I'm pretty sure it's Chinese. I haven't been there myself yet, actually.
Nice. Got a pretty nice selection of cars driving by. There's a Volvo, Honda, Buick, Chevrolet, Ford, Mazda, Honda, Volkswagen, Nissan, Subaru, Honda, GMC. Okay, gotta focus.
Bomb your infrastructure. They are deliberately bombing people in markets, water systems, sanitary. They do it deliberately. They just want to crush people. They want to annihilate other people too. Just the way non-human species have been annihilated from this planet. And this maybe some people don't want to hear it, but we are overpopulated. This planet is overpopulated. And I don't know what the hell you can do about it. But as someone who has not contributed one life to this planet, one child to this planet, I feel, and there are a lot of people that have not, so at any rate, that's what I wanted to say. But these things are done deliberately. The United States government has done it. They bombed the infrastructure of Iraq. God, I don't know. People don't care how many people die. They don't. Yeah, pretty here. And one thing about there's too many people, I know Kathleen says there's too many people in the world, but all the people I know, I'm glad they're in the world. But I always say, I think there's too damn many stadiums and prisons. That's what's taken up and polluting all the world is particularly stadiums. They take up 2 and 3 blocks sometimes. I think that is stinking rotten, but I'm not a sports fan, so that doesn't count. Peace.
Jim, glad to be here.
Well, we've been coming here since the Gulf War. On this corner, we protested the Gulf War, and then it just kept more and more and more. And every time there's a war, we just decided to protest war until there's no more.
So how
We may be here for a damn long time, is all I can say. But we just come once a week, whatever today is, Wednesday. Every Wednesday from 4 to 5. And this week our theme is no war on North Korea. We've had that for a couple of weeks, and we kind of changed the focus, but it's always anti-war stuff. And I remember there were more young people. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It kind of, over the years, it got more old people. I don't know why. Well, I think young people got a lot of things to do. I mean, it's a busy life for young people. They're trying to go to school, and some are trying to do a career and work and go to school, and it's tough, And I think the first time I came, that's what struck me, is the way how many people knew what was going on. I was impressed. Everybody that went around the circle had something really good to say, and I felt like I was getting a degree in social work or something, social studies, So I was impressed by the knowledge of the circle, because the hell or high water, they're here in the winter, and oftentimes I say, I'm not going today, it's too cold, and then I say, oh, they're going, I better go, There's a war when there's cold, so we got to have peace when it's cold. So, will you come again, Steve?
I will.
I'm
This
Bridget.
Is cool. Bridget. Okay.
Yeah, I just live up in on Randolph.
Okay.
Across from the Sisters of St. Joseph.
Oh,
I
great.
belong to them.
Oh,
I mean,
great.
I'm in order. I call it disorder. Sisters of St. Joseph.
Where's your habit?
Yeah, well, we got rid of those a long time. Got rid of those bad habits. Here it coming. No, the bad habits. No, we're just ordinary people now.
We're trying to undo the insanity of religions, of monarchies, and of monetary systems. Because all three have different varying levels of insanity. And so it's really, really hard to know whether or not you've made enough progress to actually get up over the hump. We are caring, compassionate critters. And so there's a part of us that wants to believe in good, that wants to believe that right and wrong actually matter, that all of these things, that there's a reason for us to be here, and blah, 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 blah. And there's always somebody there that's more than willing to go, oh, have I got a story for you? And all it'll cost you is 10% of your income. There's another dinosaur. Yeah,
Rev it up.
yeah, it's like, I want to sound like a dinosaur. Every religion is right and every religion is wrong. Astrophysicists, cosmologists have gotten to the point where, according to all the mathematics, everything we see, feel, can register may only be 6% of reality. Well, if that's the case, then every religion in its wording is exactly right, saying that, no, this is nothing. It's the beyond that you can't see. That's the big kingdom, And we get so argument, we're going to argue about this until we're all dead, because that's the only time we're going to find out if there is another, if there is something other. So it's an all or nothing situation. There is something, or there's nothing. And we'll find out, or we won't. Because if there's nothing, we won't even find out that there's nothing. Because as soon as we cross into it, we've crossed into the nothing. We'll have a millisecond, or maybe it'll seem longer as we're dying to go, oh shit, this doesn't feel like it's going somewhere better. I don't. Or the great one, oh shit, I bet I'm the wrong guy. The fact that we can even think and ponder these things is in itself a miracle of reality. Whatever the hell that reality is. You have the option to struggle to survive and to do the best you can at it and then die. Those are your options. And it's not a right, it's the reality that we were born into. We're living in a real topsy-turvy twilight zone of what's real and what isn't. And through compassion and kindness, we can create better realities to a certain point, and then we're going to run smack dab into the big reality, which is the universe itself. And at any moment, it can all be over. There's no certainty in anything except that in any given second you can have a heart attack, or an asteroid can come through from outer space that they didn't see, and it's all over. And we can't deal with that. We're psychologically just not very well equipped to deal with that uncertainty. The greatest contradiction of all of this, whether you're a religious person or not, is if there is no other life, other reality, other than what we are right now, then nothing matters. Or it matters the most, because there ain't nothing else other than right here, right now. You better live it for all it's worth, because it could be over tomorrow, and it's it. So you can't have a coin without a heads and a tails. There might not be anything printed on the tail side, but it's still the back side of the coin. And that's where we are. It's like, okay, this is reality. This is it. We're here. Okay, yeah, now what? What do we do? We're here.
It's a nice night for a bike ride. It's kind of the twilight period. It could be early morning too. You would never really know. It's just that hazy middle ground. You don't really know where you are, because the sun is just at that invisible point where just reflections are kind of illuminating the sky. It's like gray. I think it's the darkest part of the day.